Okay. Sorry for this song. Old French people will understand. Maybe. What do we want to draw now? Ah, the zombies! Ah, no, we were drawing Jill. ¿Por qué te vas? ¿Por qué te vas? Je me rappelle plus de toutes ces chansons. Do you know Las Ketchup? In Europe it has been a hit at some point. They were saying da da di da di da di da di da di da da da. Ah c'est da dédé. Putain, il crade mon iMac, je crache sur mon iMac. I'm spitting on my iMac screen. Then it stuck. Stuck. Putain mais... Faut se reprendre le lot. C'est plus possible ça. I really enjoy the songs of Into the Breach. And I know I will never be able to play the game. I'm too dumb for this kind of games. I think. Mais non. Is there good horror indie games? But I mean a bit different than the normal style, like not Outlast stuff, more like something unusual. Ah, my servant is here. Thank you, slave. Arigatou gozaimashita. Hai. Ouais, j'ai eu la monnaie de ma pièce. Waouh, ça m'a brûlé. So do you prefer Jill with this kind of outfit? It's the normal outfit, it's better for new games. But you have to remember that Jill Valentine, it was not this kind of person. Huh? It was not that Jill. Huh? This is a 2020 game. You want to see what is a 1999 game? It's a girl with guns. Looking like this, huh? There is no real artwork from the past time. I like this. It's this and Jill Valentine. Yes. Then they came back to their senses, but it was not the same. You know, at this point, the graphics were not so great, and you have to really see your character everywhere. It has to be shiny inside the background, you know. So they had a point to make this kind of characters. They were just only 60% pairs. They also had a reason. Une botte. Beau en botte. For the French people who knows beau en botte. For the lucky people. Oh merde, j'ai fermé ma page de... Ok, it's okay. It will be alright. Let's not make too many details here because I want to draw the zombies. I want them to be the center of the attention on the background. What did I want it to draw, to write here? I don't remember. What is written? Beau en botte. Ah, you see, there is French people who knows beau en botte. Il y a des rumeurs, tu sais, c'est comme tous les trucs sur internet. Dès que tu tapes le nom d'un type comme ça, c'est toujours la première rumeur, c'est il est mort apparemment. Je sais pas ce que c'est le délire. I don't know what is the thing with the internet stuff. Every kind of buzz, people who have a buzz on the internet, there is the rumor that he is dead, or he or she is dead. Yeah, you know. Like every character of, there is a Belgium TV show, really popular in France, called Striptease. If you want to know more about the characters, so you type their name on the internet, so you type, for example, Striptease and the name of the guy, and always the first result is dead. Yeah, he's dead, apparently, yeah, you know. Well, is there some people, their passion is just to write that some other people are dead on the internet? Maybe. Maybe in a few years it will be known as the famous beau en botte syndrome. Who knows? Maybe it already exists, it's possible. I'm really slow with internet stuff, so... Do you think I can drink my hojicha without dying? It's not hojicha, it's rooibos. Non. Oh, j'ai un aft, hein, rappelez-vous, hein, donc ça tue encore plus. Hein. I have an aft. I have a lot of afts since I'm in Japan. I think it's in the things I'm eating, maybe. Too healthy. That's the problem with Japan. Japanese stuff. No, it's not healthy at all, but I'm trying to eat healthy food and yeah, it's not good. I should stick with the oily ramen and combini sandwiches. Here it will be water. I need to put the place where I will put water, so here we will have water, so there will be a reflection here as well, and on the here. Maybe like this. Yes, good. So there will be a reflection. Okay, you know what? I have too many layers. I will... Non, pas celui-là. Voilà. Ouais. Ok. Ok. Great. We keep so many layers every time, and I'm not so sure it's so useful. So yeah, sometimes I always. So what? This is one tip. Actually, this one is not a fake tip. I usually save my file 2 times. The first one, like Resident Evil 3.psd, you cannot see, but it's the name. And I will do it, actually, maybe I should do it right now. And one that will be called Resident Evil 3B, and I save. Why? Because it happens sometimes that I change, when I do my JPEG, I change the resolution to like 150 and I make it really small, and I save by mistake. And I quit the drawing and it's too late, or sometimes there is crash, so if you have a second one it's better. And what I do is I merge 2 layers that are not supposed to be merged. Like for example, if I merge this one, this is just to know where I will put the water, and I merge it with the line, it will be a disaster. And sometimes you don't really realize it and it's too late. Your history thing is not going, it's not long enough. So I always make a backup save every time. And every time I save on the other one. It takes a lot of space on your computer, but come on, with nowadays computer, it's okay. It's not. Do you love Phoenix the band? I don't. I know. I've listened to it a bit with Franz Ferdinand and this kind of stuff 10 years ago, maybe, I think. When we thought that Sofia Coppola was talented. Sorry. Sorry. And at this time, I was listening to Phoenix a bit, not so much. It's not really my thing, but it's not bad. It's just I don't have so many occasions to listen to Phoenix. J'aime pas trop ses jambes. C'est trop ça. Non. Ah, on va pas y arriver là. I saw that there is a new comment. I will read it. Je sais pas. Let's keep it this way for now. What kind of music do you listen on daily basis? No, I never answered this question, I think. Mariah Carey. Of course, Mariah Carey, Celine Dion. No, it depends. I have a Spotify with tons of music and it really depends on the mood. And sometimes I just listen to new things, so I let the discover stuff do the work for me. I also ask my friends because I'm really bad to discover some new bands, but my friends are good. So recently I'm listening to More. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm listening to maybe I have my Spotify here. Have a nice life. Proto Martyr. I'm listening to Ultravox again because I'm deviant, I guess. I'm listening to Billy Idol a lot, Faikin. And yeah, there is a lot of other stuff, but not so interesting. Oh, Jetta. I really like Jetta recently. And my favorite bands are I guess we can say, I can listen to it every day and not being bored with it. So I think it's Future Island. I guess Future Island is my favorite band still now. My friend made me listen to it so long ago. The same friend that convinced me to listen to More and Proto Martyr and this kind of stuff. J'aime pas ça, mais je sais pas trop comment faire. On le fera plus tard. I don't really like what I'm doing with the... I think the rough had some energy. We are losing a bit with the... But it's always like this. You know what? It's because it's not constructed well enough. So what I will do, I will of course do a flip. You remove everything else. Of course. And I will try to construct again the body. Déjà, tu vois cette ligne là. Ah oui, là c'est censé être bien plus bas. Là. Ici. Ouais, ok, pour ça, pourquoi pas. Ce serait plus ça. Voilà, les épaules tournées vers nous, mais quand même son épaule doit être plus petite ici. Et là on aura le point d'accroche. Et là on aura le point d'accroche de la jambe. This is the drawing I'm trying to make, and we can see that I'm not succeeding. So before you continue, before the drawing is too trashy and you are too lazy to make it again, you have to correct it. Also, having this line here doesn't help us to understand the anatomy because it's masking this line, which is important. That's the way she has been drawn in that's the model sheet of the character. So that's my advice. It's better to start again than continue with something that is not great. Because it's easy to correct. Vous savez quoi, on fera les mains sur un autre calque. You see, I'm capable of drawing the same line for a few minutes. Huh? That's why when everyone say to me, "Oh, your drawing looks like real alive. It's like a rough drawing. It's like you made it in few seconds." No, no. It takes me 8 hours to make it look like it's a rough drawing. Hop. Okay, it's better. And the head, the face, I will start it back. It's not so great. Let's save. I also had my Arcade Fire phase before the 2 last albums. But I like them. I mean, maybe they did a new one actually. So I went to see them in concert for the release of The Suburbs. Maybe it's the title of the album, I don't remember. The 3rd album, I guess. In France, they came in Lyon, where I was living. And I saw them. It was before they had this weird phase with David Bowie saying they are the best in the world, and them saying stuff like, you have to have a proper dress code when you go and see our shows. Before they became weird, or maybe they were already weird but we didn't know about it. And the Reflector stuff, I don't know the name of the album, I still liked it. And maybe they have done new ones after this one, but I kind of stopped. But I was a big fan at some point. When it was new. And there were the cool Canadian people. I had a big face block party as well when I was younger, even younger. Deftones, block party. Now I really enjoy a small indie band. Maybe you don't know, it's not really famous, but they are kind of groovy. They make a new kind of music, totally new kind of music called new metal. New metal. They are called Linkin Park. It's brand new. Je me moque, mais pas vraiment. I'm not really mocking Linkin Park because I listened a lot of Linkin Park. It was when I was young, so when I was really young, like 13 or something. It was a big stuff at that time. Linkin Park, ça déchire. C'était ça la pub en France. Ça va t'exploser. It's a hard line to walk. I agree with you. Sometimes it drives me nuts. And the thing is, I'm sure nobody cares except me. And I start back Flavor Girl panels for hours. And I spent an entire Saturday making one panel, and I'm like, it's okay now. And I realized that even the first version, everyone would have been okay with it. I'm reading mangas, like, it's not Otomo, but Masamune Shiro. And there is panels that it looks great overall in the page and stuff, but each panel sometimes it's a bit trashy, and it's okay. We don't care. It's catchy in the sequence, and it's really difficult for me to let go. It's so difficult. I envy the people that can do that, like my friend Ulysse Malassani. Ulysse Malassani, I can say for his drawing, it looks easy. When he's drawing, it looks easy to draw. I'm like, wow, looks like making drawings is easy. And I try to do the same as him, and no, not working at all. Non, mais qu'est-ce que je branle? What am I branling? Ah si, c'est juste que ça passe devant. J'essaie de faire un nouveau style de ligne là. C'est quand même bien. Bon, later. You have to let go, Jack. Yes, they will not even notice. Sometimes I'm thinking like, what's the point of taking so long making this comic book if people just read it in few seconds and they don't really even look at the panel? So I was way faster when I was drawing on paper. Maybe I should do that again. I'm really thinking seriously to start back again. If I do new comic books after Flavor Girls and stuff, it will be on paper. Plus it destroys my eyes way less. I mean, after 10 hours of drawing on the computer, I'm like, ugh. So don't forget, Friday we continue the X-Files. Agent Wilcock is coming back. He's now with Agent Astadorian, the head, the brain of the team. It's not difficult, huh? Not difficult to be less a moron than Agent Wilcock. You notice that in Resident Evil they always trash talk about the zombies. No, like Go back with the trash! Or something like this when they speak to zombies, but zombies were just nice Raccoon City citizens. Why they are so mean with them? I mean, it's not their fault if they're dead, right? I always felt sorry for them. Of course, they are not looking as gorgeous as they were when they were alive. And they have a tendency to do just behind you and insult them. I don't think Jill is insulting them, but Claire, I remember really well, she's saying something like, "You're disgusting, you have to be kidding me," or something like this. Oh, by the way, is there any way you could share that grid file you use? I've been looking for one everywhere, but I can't find it. I guess I could do that. Share the grid. It's not so difficult to make, but yes, of course. Non, c'est bon. On va pas refaire 10 000 fois la tâche du bras. What are we listening to? No, I don't want to be straight. Oh, we're listening Divinity? Oh, it has started like 6 minutes earlier already. Okay. Well, okay. Why not? Non, mais cette tête, ça va pas. Nobody likes this face, right? Pourquoi c'est... Allez, mais tous les autres, vous dégagez. Mais j'ai... I thought I merged them. What happened? I think it's when I was speaking about the two different versions I was doing. Bon, ben le 12, hop. Plus besoin, on va le mettre là. Et je me suis trompé. Mais c'est... laborieux, hein. Ok. Continue Jill. Yes, let's continue Jill. Ah. So she has some protections. It's like she's playing volleyball. J'aurais dû la faire sur un calcapa. Should have changed the layer before drawing this. Okay. Ah. Ah, yeah, it's gun time. So how she is using the gun? She doesn't have the finger on the trigger. Why? I don't know. Let's make it different. And she has this hand coming to protect here. Basically, the hands I'm always drawing. It's like I'm checking something, but I just draw the same thing as usual. Okay, the gun. She has a special gun. I think I have some... Yes. Purée. Don't have any... Ah! Voilà. Ok, on commence. On le mettra dans la main plus tard. Une grosse visée. Qui s'accroche là. Une autre vis. Une plus petite vis ici. Ok. There is a straight line. Peut-être pas besoin de la dessiner. Et le grip. There is extra mag. Okay. Now let's say she's activating the trigger a bit like this, so okay. Hop. It's on the same line as the leg. I don't really like it. It's creating a new graphic knot. Non, bah c'est pas bien comme ça. Maybe if we make it a little bit smaller. Okay, we will cheat a bit, put it this way. And put the extra mag a bit taller so it doesn't look weird here. Like this. Cut it here. Extra ammo. Okay. Okay. Tangents. Thanks. I never know how to explain it in English. Tangents. We call it graphic note. Les tangentes. Yeah, we also say tangent, actually, but... J'aime pas que le grip soit là parce qu'en fait elle a besoin d'aller chercher là avec son pouce. Ok. That's where we thank her to have a glove. So if there is a glove involved, you don't see well the fingers, and then it looks like your drawing is great, even if it's a bit wrong. But drawing is also cheating. Recently I'm drawing some background arts, background design for a famous Japanese animation director. And there is a background and it says put another floor on the back of the drawing. And I was like, and he said, yeah, of course, we could never see another floor here. It's impossible. But it's animation, we can cheat. It's not a real movie, it's not live action. So cheat, my friend. So I add a new floor. Not so sure how it will look like in the end. I was thinking, it's wrong. It's going against what I was thinking. It's going against the greed. Ah mais c'est pas tout ça en fait, il y a un truc là. Ah oui, c'est sur un petit rail qui est fixé là en fait. Un petit fixe. Et c'est ce petit rail en fait qui a même pas de trait lui-même. Ok. Sorry, I'm not American. I don't have a gun. I don't own a gun, so sorry. That's a bad joke. Oh, we can laugh about America sometimes. Huh? They laugh about the rest of the world, so. On dirait du Hera, un peu Divinity. Ameno. Shisemachi ni masato ameno. Dorime. Sorry, it's way better than Hera, of course. Is it French stuff, Hera? I mean, is it European stuff, or everyone knows? Is it worldwide famous? Famous worldwide. Sorry. Oh, I lost some viewers since I made a joke about weapons in America. Guns. Ah, okay. I have no idea where it's from. Okay. Enough. We have seen enough of hands and guns. I will put some dark color on the gun sometime at some point, so it will look less weird. Non, pas sur le même. Parce que si on foire, not on the same layer. Okay. It doesn't look so... Is it pure black? Looks weird. Ah. Anyway. Okay. That's the first time we do so well on one stream. Next one we will color it. And yeah. Nice. Oh no, I forgot. She has another weapon. Avec une crosse tactique. I forgot about my tea. I waited because it was too hot. Ah, it's fucking cold. It's an in-between. It's not even cold enough to be good cold. Un régal. Room temperature tea. I love it. I'm loving it. The first or second time I went, or third time? No, it was the second time. I went to the US. Was living in my French friend living in America, and I was living in his house, and he was having a party with his colleagues, and I don't know why at this time I was even worse in English than I am now, and I was saying I'm loving it instead of saying I love it. And they could have been, they were kind of older guys, so like around 40, and there was this guy who was quite nice, an Irish guy speaking with me. We were speaking about European stuff, I don't remember. And he could just have said to me, we don't say I'm loving it a lot and stuff, it's more related to, I don't know, McDonald's. But he decided to say it out loud and make a joke about me in front of everyone. Like, what do you think you are in McDonald's? You're loving it or something in front of everyone. Everyone laughed at me. What the fuck? Never spoke with him again. Fucking Irish idiot. Sorry, great guy. Working for Bayer or Monsanto, I don't remember. A great guy that was destroying the earth. So, it's okay. Not such a big deal. 12 years later, I'm still mad. Slave's fault. It's my slave's fault. It's not... Should not say slave too much because we'll see who is the slave. Few hours. No, it was not. It ended up being weird when I said it, but there were no weird intention. Sorry. We'll cut it on the YouTube video. 2 hours and 32 minutes. Okay. I will cut this this moment. So yes, because you can find these videos on YouTube, if you didn't know that. So if you missed the stream, or if you want to see the VODs, and on Twitch it's a bit not so great. There is, on my Twitch, you go to the section About. Now of course I'm live, so you're just looking at the video, but when it's offline you go to About section, you click on YouTube, and you have the YouTube channel with all the tutorials and everything. I don't intend to become a YouTuber, don't worry. It's just that I lost the VODs of the first lives because, you know, Twitch is keeping for like 14 days the videos, so je pense pas bien qu'un petit fil comme ça va l'aider à harnasser son pompe, mais bon. It's time to draw Leon. You know, so meta, there is a poster of Biohazard on the illustration and a poster of Resident Evil 4. So basically Jill could see the future. She was turning her head. Je sais pas pourquoi il a un petit menton en moumoute. What is your favorite Leon? Leon Resident Evil 2, Leon it's not so great, huh? Leon Resident Evil 4, yeah. Leon Resident Evil 6. Will we speak about Resident Evil 6? Is it the worst game of the Earth, of planet Earth? I don't understand what they intended to do with Resident Evil 6. I don't understand why French jeuxvideo.com gave it 16 on 20. Such a great notation for such a bad game. You remember in Resident Evil 6 this character, worst character ever invented, this kind of weird young guy that was in prison or something, I don't remember, and you have to hide in dumpsters at some point. It was so stupid, so annoying. They wanted to play the action multiplayer stuff, and they removed all the good stuff from Resident Evil 5, so you cannot custom your weapon anymore, you cannot win experience or stuff, or keep your objects from one playthrough or another. I mean, I don't understand what happened. Who came with this idea? And actually, let's be honest, Resident Evil 7 is great, but it's a ripoff of PT. So I think they don't know what they're doing in Capcom. But the remakes were great. Okay, so no, I don't know. I don't want to spit on Capcom too much. Trash talk on them. Plus my friend is working over there, so who knows. Yeah, the 4 was great. Me, I even like 5. I think compared to 6, every game is like kind of a masterpiece, so... And they give good notation on jeuxvideo.com. And so there is this phase where you buy a new game and you don't want to admit that it's shitty. So you play it and you're like, yeah, you know, there is this thing that is great, oh, this thing is shit, but you know, this system is kind of cool, and plus there is a lot of characters that comes back. And the more and more you advance through the game, and the more and more you have to admit, you have the talk with yourself one night, and you're like, this is shit. This is worse than shit. And the moment you understand that, you're like, it destroys something in your head, and the next time you play it, you're like, okay, that's it. But the 4 was nice, yes. On GameCube, I did it on GameCube after Resident Evil 0. Dartser de Nakano. Dartser de Nakano, il est revenu 2 fois juste pour nous dire ça. Ah ouais, le 4 était bien, non? On l'entend plus parler. On revient 3 heures plus tard. Et Resident Evil 4, non? Non. Non, Dartser de Nakano, I will... if there is a moderator, if there is a moderator in this channel, please ban Dartser de Nakano. There is no bad Final Fantasy. Except Final Fantasy 15. But there is good things. I see the project behind the failure. I see the intention. It was supposed to be a hand that goes from the ground, but non, bon, on abandonne cette idée. You have to admit when an idea is not it's not so great. On a un dernier poster, puis on a des petits... Ah mais non, c'est un truc électrique, ok. I stopped after 10-2. Yeah, but I think your problem is, you said it when you wrote it, 10-2. You should have stick with Resident Evil 12, for example. One of my favorite is Final Fantasy 12, not Resident Evil. Final Fantasy 14 is so great. 13 I love Lightning. Great character. There is people that thinks that Cloud is great, Squall is great. Lightning is putting 100-0 on their face easily for me. So no bad game in Final Fantasy franchise. Except some of them. I haven't played the new Final Fantasy 7. I don't have any PlayStation. This is the most saddest thing in my life. If I say saddest, I don't need most, right? Anyway. Ulysse, voilà. So you see there was this weird electrical stuff on the wall, so I decided to do the same. Let's put this square stuff. gosh. Yeah, all characters in Final Fantasy XII are great. I love them all. I bought Final Fantasy. I say Resident Evil every time, but I bought Final Fantasy IV on my phone because it's not on Switch. I don't understand why they don't put them on Switch. Just have to copy paste it in the eShop, I guess. So I have to play it on my phone. If you have never played a game on the phone, not a good experience. I never played the Final Fantasy IV. I mean, just a bit when I was young. And I always enjoy looking at the characters from this game, so now is the time. Played Final Fantasy V, 6, 3, but 4, I never passed the mountain where Cecil is becoming a paladin. Do you say paladin in English, I guess? My life. Welcome to my life. Et si on s'en foutait de ce truc en fait? Si on le finissait pas comme ça? Genre ça rentre dans le mur et puis c'est tout. Who is singing Welcome to my life? Is it Hubastank? No, I don't think so. Fait un peu rajouter pour rien. Okay, when I started this drawing, I intended to do this to have a shadow that will follow the stuff like this, but I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe I will do it with the color, because there is already enough black zones here. Oh, quoique. On va essayer avec juste une ombre plus tard à la couleur. Okay, we almost made it. Ah, the zombies! It's in your hand. Ah, mais ça, il y avait ça qui venait vers l'avant, mais si je mets un truc devant, ça n'a plus aucun sens. This part was supposed to come in front of us. Makes no sense that it's like this anymore. You know what? We'll pretend we haven't seen that. Yeah, you know, doesn't have to be realistic. We can ban reality. No lickers, no hunters, just normal, nice zombies. J'ai pas images de zombies, je crois. Zombies, Harry 3 Remake. Alors. Sorry. Ouais. Ah, puis on n'a pas fini ses jambes. Oh là là. Rien ne va plus. What is that? Yeah, I speak also German. Spanish, German, Portuguese, a bit of Irish. What is that? Pardon, c'est peut-être insultant de faire ça, non? Je me moque pas du langage, hein, je fais une imitation Michel Leb, quoi. Non mais, casse-what. Let's make it bigger than it is. Ah, you know, you have my secrets. I kept saying to my German roommate, I think I told you already this anecdote, maybe. So good night is either Guten Nacht or Guten Nacht. And one means like kind of good naked, and one means good night. And I was always saying the wrong one, so every time my roommate was going to bed, I was saying, hey, good naked. They were boys, huh? But still was feeling like you must have think like, what the fuck? What is this weird dude? You don't have to put so many details, huh? Because obviously when you will see this drawing finished, it will be like this. So yeah, bit of a waste of time to make details on them. Do you think we're still listening Divinity? Yes. No. Okay, I will stop this streaming in 5 minutes. We have done almost all the line work. So next time, next week, or maybe I want to finish this drawing not so long. I don't know if I will stream this week, because Friday I play X-Files. I will see. What do you think? It's better to stream on weekends, or on weekends people are not here? It's better to stream on weekdays. I have no idea what is the best, you know, for Instagram, Facebook and all this stuff. When I'm posting drawings, I had many experience. I post in every different hours to see which one is the best to convey, to have Japanese people, French, European people and American people in the same time, but I don't know for streaming. And I cannot not try a lot because I'm sleeping or working. I don't know if weekends is good or not. Weekends are good or not. Let's try next time. Ok. Ben voilà. Il manquera plus que sa jambe et refaire son visage. But we have the drawing. Oh, and the biohazard. I have to put the black lines on it. Okay. With lockdowns, lots of people are probably at home on weekends. Yes. Yes. I know it's difficult for everyone, so it's a joke. Oh yeah, why not? Okay. See you. Thanks for being here every time. Look, Batam. We had a rough drawing. And now we have this. Good. Okay. That's it for me. See you Friday for those who want to continue the history, the story of Agent Wilcock, and see you next week, maybe, or this week, maybe, for the color of this drawing, if I have energy left after work. Yes, thanks for being here, all of you, really, great support. It's way more fun to draw with some people to speak with. Sometimes we are doing now some sessions of like Scribblio and stuff with artist friends. I don't know, maybe I will stream it next time. It's really fun. It's a game and drawing in the same time, so why not? Anyway, it makes no sense that I put something with the ventilation here, this small ventilation here. No sense at all. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching the stream. I will put some music and the ending. Okay. またね。ありがとうございました。